This one. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Urine. Yeah, I guess I'll go with both of them. Yep. The kitties are super adorable. So I'm gonna go with these two ladies and go beat up. Oh my gosh, they're so into it. It's so interesting. She did the Mojo-sama laugh as she was like flying down. That's so funny.
Yes.
Luchika is wild. I just wish she didn't faint so much. I should probably not use ice on a ice monster. Just pro tip. Typically, you don't want to use the same element as the monster on them. So, let me change. Manage equipment. Yeah, we'll change to that. Kurumi is a proper lady. Yeah, Kurumi's a proper lady, unlike me. I just lay in a cave all day, eat fish. If I wasn't afraid of people eating me or something eating me, I would definitely just get in a bunch of rice and roll myself in a giant seaweed raft and then eat myself out of it over the course of like months. That's how lazy I am. I'm very lazy. But aren't we all? He's hitting me already? Wow. Yeah, that's right. I have 3 people technically on this quest, so this monster is gonna be buffed. Okay. That's right. I swear I know how this game works. Oop. Fish. Oh, hey, Percy Gaming. Welcome to the chat. I've never seen you in chat. So welcome to Giga Chat. Just chat around. I am playing Monster Hunter Sunbreak right now, which is a part of the Rise expansion. Well, it's an expansion of Rise, yes. Let's see. Never been in this chat before. Okay, so I'm not like false memory. Okay, cool. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming. Oh, hey, Jiminator. Hey! I made a post about him on my community, but yeah, Jiminator's really good. He streams on Twitch, so you guys should go check him out. I'll link to his channel. Actually, I'll link to his channel once I get a second. Aw, I got hit. But hey, thank you for stopping by. I saw an emphasis on Saw because I had clipping I had to do, but I was lurking in your stream the other day and you had to collab with that one person. Super cool. It looked really fun. You were playing Five Nights at Freddy's Roblox. Super cool. Oh my goodness. It's scary ice siren. He's fast. Oh yeah, so I hope everybody had a great weekend. And I hope you are enjoying your Monday as much as you can. Oh, good night, Wolf. Thank you for coming. As always. Call you Jim. Maybe just funny, but yeah. I'll try and remember to call you Jim. But yeah, once this monster runs away, I'll link it. Do you usually play Monster Hunter, Jim? I'm not quite sure. I know we have... It's gotten really popular. It used to be really niche. And I would try and talk to people about it even a decade ago, and they were like, what's that game? Some of them would hear of it, but it was usually like, oh, because, you know, it was really popular on the DS, if anybody played it where I lived, so... Oh, she just swatted me. She was not impressed. Yeah, I think this will be the last fight for today. On a PSP in high school. Yeah, I actually started playing on a PSP. I think I played Freedom Unite. That was my first one. I think. I'm confused. All these titles are so similar. Maybe my voice got tired? I don't think that's it, because my voice levels have been consistent. At least I think they look consistent. Because I have the thing I use for streaming up at all times. Right next to my game. So, I don't know. I think this BGM is just louder than the other one. What's she doing? Oh, okay, I see. Not really, but I wanted to get into it. I've played a bit of World. How did you like World? It was quite different from the rest of the series. It was very, I liked it, but I just don't see myself really going back. Just because I keep up with this franchise, and I have other games to play. But, it's a really good game. Oh, they already put down a trap? Are you gonna disarm that? Oh, I can destroy that. Huh. It's really interesting. Let's go bully Mizitsune into submission. There she is. Yeah. So Friendly, what did you think when you saw people playing it on a PSP? Were you like, oh, PSP has games? Because when I really liked my PSP. It wasn't as good as the SP. It wasn't as good as that. But it was cool because I got to play Tekken on the go. And it had Monster Hunter. And what else? It had a few other kind of cool things. It could play like those little DVD things. I had Family Guy. Like the first season or something on it. That was cool. Had a lot of fun on my PSP and with it. I had music save there too. I got one like used, so it actually had old stuff on the memory card that the person didn't really bother to wipe. So I got like a bunch of Corn and Limp Bizkit on there, and I was like, cool, because I listened to these guys anyways already, so it's all good. I might have had an ICP song on there, I'm not sure, but I deleted it. I was never really into ICP. I have no beef with Juggalos though. They are my fellow... They are my, compatriots in cringe. I have no ill will against them. I don't even know, like, what do you have against What would one even have against juggalos? It's just... Do you just not like poor people? I mean, it's understandable if you just don't like poor people. Not in like a... Not in like a that's okay way. But I mean, like, I literally see nothing else wrong with them at all. Man, this course sucks. I don't ever want to go back to that. Oh, there she goes again, going down. If you're a survivor of poverty, you're a true Chad because it sucks hard. Oh god! Yeah, there's that, I guess. I mean, everybody has those, though. I remember, like, people talking about them badly when I was younger, and it was just... So you don't like them because they're cringe to you. I don't know, that sounds cringe to me. Oh gosh! I don't know, they're nice. And the ones that I knew were pretty nice. They had their issues, but I mean, we all have our issues. Okay, I need to sharpen. The animation was pretty cool. I always described it as PS 1.5 graphics because it wasn't quite PS2 levels, but it was very close and it was at a decent screen size. I kept it in my little bag of holding that I would carry around, and I actually had a screen protector on it. And it worked great. I also had a skin of like purple lightning. It was cool. Slapped that bad baby on there and yeah. Good times were had by all, but it ended up breaking after like 4 or so years. But I could have been a lot more careful with it, but it's just hard with a handheld device. Especially when you bring it with you everywhere. That was my only gripe with PSP, is that it could have been a little bit more durable. Just a little bit. Oh, did she faint? Fury? Man, these games are always fainting. What's up with that? Yeah, see? I think that's how mine broke too. Oh, she's riding a Tigrex. Carve this from Mobra. You were more into Nintendo and Xbox at the time. Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah. I don't know, when I was younger, I really liked Sony. Really liked PlayStation. I wasn't against Nintendo, but I could only have, you know, you can only really have one console usually. So the one that I picked was PlayStation 2, and I guess I picked right because it's one of the most popular consoles of all time. They had to artificially stop making games for it. Sony was like, no more publishing PS2 games. You can't do it anymore. And there were a lot of like black market, that's a dumb name. Third market, I guess you could say, sellers of PSP games. Like you'd go to flea markets and stuff, and there would just be like really cheap PS2 games with like print it out for the covers, just like print it out, or it would like be scribbled in marker, and it would just be like copies. Because you could make them at home, it wasn't hard. I think all you needed was like a modified DVD burner. It was so cool. The good old days. When PS2 reigned supreme for so long, Sony said, no more. We can't take it anymore. We gotta move on to our next console. Oh, I'm sorry. But you could emulate the PS1, no problem. Easy peasy. PS2 emulator that we have is a little bit wonky. I don't know how the PS1 is. They probably just use like PS2 and then you load files onto it. You can probably buy Final Fantasy IX though from Epic. I don't know how to feel about Epic. I'm half. Wow, you see me get annihilated. I'm half and half on Epic. I'm still so sad with the way Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. Because it's one of the few games I bought off of the Epic Game Store, and man, that game, they should have just released it. Like, they should have released it 5 years after the second one. And they should have just released it the way that they had it, probably, and it would have been a lot better. Or even like 7 years, but what was it, 15 years? Gosh, 15 years for that? God, it had all these weird mechanics that just seemed outdated and gimmicky and, I don't know. It was a bummer, it was such a letdown. PS2 had legendary games. Yeah. One second, I gotta beat up this Mizutsune. T-Rex is left. Is it still too loud? I don't think it's too loud. It's peaking a little bit here and there. Yeah, don't play Kingdom Hearts 3. Don't do it. There's no need. You get nothing out of it, really. I mean, I can't even finish it. I got to the Pirates of the Caribbean world and it was so boring. There's this really gimmicky, like, air battle you have to do, and it's stupid. Toy Story World was very cool. That was really well done. I really liked the way that they did that. I will catch up with that in just a little bit. Oh, fell off. Oh, didn't fall off. Rebounded. Audacious feeling. And then that's another follow-up quest done, so that's good, because I've been needing to go through those. I'm tired, foxfish. Oh gosh! No, that time I fell off. I'm gonna fall off. Yep. Epic Games. Another take. Kingdom Hearts. Okay, let me just catch up with you guys. PS2 had legendary games, most of which I didn't play until the PS3 or PS4 era, but I was so glad I got to play them on my uncle's PS2. Yeah, it's really, really good. PS2 was amazing. True, PS2 was great. Didn't even know it had an Ethernet port until someone mentioned. Not all of them did. I ended up... my first one died due to a thunderstorm. And then my second one, it still works to this day. And it did have the internet plugin, and I remember wanting to play Final Fantasy XI, but I did not have the funds for the subscription, so I just didn't do it. I could never take Kingdom Hearts. Skipped on Kingdom Hearts 3, even though I was hyped for the release. Yeah, don't worry about it. Epic Games exclusively sucks. I had to get Final Fantasy VII Remake on there, and the next week it came out on Steam. Yeah, I don't know how that really works. I try and get stuff off of Steam first, just because it's easier, and I trust it a little bit more. Yeah, the system play. Have you ever heard of a game called Iron Lung on Steam? If you like spooky stuff, you might like it. I'll look it up. Just DM it to me on whatever platform we interact with. I think you have my Twitter now, so you should be fine. It's still a bit too loud. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, I'll do it like that. Okay, yeah, it's a little loud now. Definitely a thing, always has been a concept, but devs like Puppet Combo really pushed retro horror forward. Puppet combos are good. First Day Out of the House was a solid game. Have I played Slay the Spire? It's one of my favorite card games. I have not played Slay the Spire, but Bees has. I think I got it for Bees 1 year. Like for his birthday or something, I think. But Bees has played it. I like the mechanics of Slay the Spire. I don't like the way it looks. It's not a terrible looking game. I just don't like it. And with games like that, I need to really enjoy the way that it looks. Like for instance, Inscription looks gorgeous. I love that game. It's so perfect for what it is. But Slay the Spire, I don't know, the art is just lacking for me. There was a game that I played that was similar to Slay the Spire, Black Book. And it was just, I think it was just basic Unity graphics. It was nothing special, but it was done decently enough to where I didn't mind. Yeah. He's really like Slay the Spire. I've watched it being played a lot. I've also seen a lot of cool mods come out of it. Yeah, if there's ever a problem with my audio, please tell me, because I'm trying to get better with that. I didn't have it set up for Monster Hunter this stream. So that's kind of why it's a bit more scuffed than usual. Nope. I had it set to Magic the Gathering. She's sleeping. Uh-oh, she's doing her thing. Is the audio okay, or is it still too loud? I'm looking at it, and it doesn't look too bad. But I'm still learning this whole thing. Jet, jet, jet. Oh, ready to cap. Let me get in the kennel. See, that's the difference between me and Bees. When I play a game, I usually like to 100% it. Usually. If it depends on what it is. Like Monster Hunter, no. There's just... Maybe. Maybe I'll 100% Sunbreak. Maybe. But, like, Inscription? Yeah, I want to 100% that. Even on Casey's mod. Definitely 100% that. I 100%ed it before Casey's mod came out. Get over here. What are you doing? This is the problem with having too many people hunting. Get over here. Come on. Get in the kennel. Here we go. Perfect. The audio is not too bad. Okay. Well, thank you. I've been trying to get better at audio. Largest size. Okay, that explains a lot. I was wondering why she was taking forever to go down. Gotta go get the shiny. Oh, just out of reach. Yeah. Great job. Is there a way to support the stream? Like, oh, I did get a mantle. Cool.